Hey, what's up, AJT fam? I hope you guys had a great weekend. For all of you that weren't in the live trading classroom today, I hope you guys had a great weekend and a great start to your week. I know it was a beautiful weekend over here. We got to go to the fair. The only downside is that my Gamecocks lost on Saturday, but you kind of get used to it over the years. But really great, and I hope you're ready to get this week started off on the right foot. Question I want to ask you, I'm coming out of the gate on fire this week. Is your risk management costing you too much? Is your risk management costing you too much? And you probably saying, Ed, what the hell you mean by that? Most of us were taught, including me, starting out in trading, how not to lose. How not to lose too much, to be more specific. As a matter of fact, it was probably our first lesson, or one of the very first lessons, because that's how we're made to feel comfortable with this trading deal and having our money on the line. Is that, hey, no matter what, I can control my loss. Okay, if I just focus on my losing, that's fine. The reality is, if you think about it, we were taught how to lose. We were so. When were you taught how to win? When were we ever taught how to win? Okay, yeah, we were taught strategies. We were taught the process or system or whatever. But even part of that system, we were taught how not to lose, so we have belief in that system, and that's the backwards ass way of thinking that we bring into trading that allows our risk management to really cost us too much. And what I mean by cost us too much is not allowing us to stay in trades so that we can make a profit. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, how we need to know how to focus on winning. Okay, how to focus on winning. To stop focusing on how much the trade will cost us if it doesn't work out, but focus on how much we will profit when it does. If our focus is on the winning part of it, then we're able to stay in trades even if it's challenging us. We're able to stay in trades and let them work. Do we have a line in the sand that will keep us, from making a huge mistake? Yes. I'm not saying we don't have that. I'm saying once we establish it, don't focus on it. Stop it. Focus on winning the trade, completing the trade. Focus on how much you can make if you let the trade work out. All right, I know it sounds simple. It's the hard part. It's the mental part. If you don't get it, then you definitely need to get with me. It's well worth it is well worth what you pay. You're gonna get out 1,000 times more. You'll get a millionaire mindset, and that's what's gonna get you to where you need to be. But I'm offering you a great first step. All right, we've got the trader mindset. I am gonna do this as a workbook and with the PDFs from all of the program modules, and you'll have access to the videos that coincide with the modules. It's $49 right now. After Friday, when the ship date hits, it's going up to $99, and it's not changing ever. If you know, I don't like doing sales or discounts or anything. I don't believe I should discount myself. And I know damn well you believe you don't need to discount yourself. Because anytime you start thinking of discounting yourself, you're bringing yourself down. So it's not about that. It's about, who wants to take advantage of this. Let's see who's ready to go. But after Friday, it goes to the regular price, and these workbooks that I'm putting together will start shipping out. It's not a book for, like I said before, it's not a book for you to sit on the toilet and read. You have to do some work, and this will change your trading career. It will definitely help you stop thinking like in terms of how not to lose, but how to win. You'll stop thinking like a mark and start thinking like an assassin. And that's where the money comes in. All right, so go to my website, averagejoetrader.org. You'll see it right there on the home page. If you want to jump on it now, take advantage of it. And hey, if you're not a member, you'll probably want to come in and watch me put these things into practice live and in color every day. So, check it out. And if you think somebody else can use it, pass it on. Okay. I'm not shy. All right, so let's take a look at our trading today. ISGR, this was, and people, were asking, where do you get this from? Where do you get this from? Benzinga Pro. We listen to the Benzinga Pre-Market Prep Show every morning, starting at 8 o'clock. It's right there on YouTube. And once I'm done with that, we log into Benzinga Pro. When you first log in, it gives me today's market moving news stocks you can trade today. So I can run through these, and we ran through these this morning in chat, in the classroom. And one of the ones that was on here, this is later in the day. This is just now. But one of the ones that was on here this morning was ISRG. And you could see it sold off. I mean, not sold off. What the hell am I talking about? It had gapped up. Ran up on Friday. And it was poised to make a big move today. So the spread was so big that I couldn't really do much with this early. And I ended up trading Tesla, which we're going to look at, earlier. But once it got over the pre-market high, the spread started coming together, and it started making, some pretty good trade opportunities. So what I decided to do, like a smart guy, was since I missed this, I was going to try to reverse it. Now we had at 275, we had the 10-day moving average, and then I think it was 277.30 something was up here, was the linear regression channel up here. So we had some good levels, but 275 to me was, hold on, this is messed up. 275 to me was kind of like a solid, level that I could probably reverse it off of. I can't remember the price. I think it was 275.30 something that it was. Yeah, 275.39 or something like that. And this was a 10-day moving average. So I thought this is a great place. You got 275, the whole dollar. Then you got that 275, 39ish moving average. So I took a stab at it on the reversal, and it didn't work out. Once we confirmed going higher, I took it off. It rejected up here, the linear regression channel, and so I got in. Once it confirmed coming back, we did try to bounce back a little bit and back test, which is what we expect. And again, this is where not focusing on allowing the trade to work versus not losing. Because I could have easily sat here and said, well, I'm not going to lose anymore. We're going back. I'm going to get out. This is the technical level that we base the trade on. You have to understand that most of the time the trades aren't going to work and go directly in our favor. They're going to go back. They're going to retest levels of resistance. There may be big players that need to go back and fill some more. They'll invest $1 million, $2 million in so that they can make 8 or 10 on the back end. Okay. How are they able to do that? Because they're focusing on winning. They're focusing on the money that they can make, not on the money they have to risk in order to get it. Okay. That's key. That's the mindset that's screwing everybody up. Why? Because that's what we were taught. Okay? And I'm putting myself in that because that's what I was taught first too. And it wasn't until I got with a real live professional trader, has his own hedge fund, that taught me these things. Okay, I admit he's not the nicest person in the world to work with, but he tells it like it is. And that's when I learned. And that's what I've been trying to get through to you guys over and over. He's like, no, we don't want to tell you, because the more you trade the way you trade, the better it is for us. But the thing is, we have to stop focusing. You have to stop focusing. Have to stop focusing on how much it's going to cost you to lose, and start focusing on how much is it going to cost you if you don't focus on the winning trade. So here, I got in here, and again it back tested, got to my first target, second target, and okay, brilliant me. We take out all of this, and this is legit. This is not a bad thing. I added back, and it didn't work. It came back, so it stopped me out at break even. You know, I wasn't gonna let it take me negative. I said, if here we got in, it didn't take out the low here. Started going back. Once we, reclaimed this level, it was time to get out. It's not, again, I wasn't focusing on losing. I was focusing on the chart telling me that the trade's not going to work. I've already locked in profit, so the process is you stop out at break even so you don't give any of your profit back, and you reset and you re-engage. The mindset's different when you are in a trade and you've already taken profit, because you don't want to give it back, because there's no way of knowing what the market's going to do for sure. So that's following the rule. All right, so here we work our way back up, and then I buy it once we reclaim this 10-day, take profit back up here around the linear regression channel, and then it comes back, stops me out at break even. And what I did was when I sold, I overdid this by like 25 shares. and I had to take it out. When I realized it, I had to take it off. I let it sit there to see if it was going to continue to come back. But I left some on, and it just didn't work. So I had to go ahead and bail out. But that was that. No harm, no foul on that. But that's ISRG. Let's see, ENPH. Was a love-hate relationship on this trade. Of course, you guys know what happened. Let me see if I can bring it into focus. Got to zoom out a lot. Okay, this is what happened Thursday. After the market closed, the bottom fell out. This is the move we've been waiting for months. It didn't happen. So today, when it bottomed out, my thought is we're going to start trying to close the gap. I still think we can close the gap. I still think this gap's going to get closed a little bit before it goes lower. So I bought it. It didn't go anywhere. It pulled back. Once we lost support, this was the time to get out. And of course, my greedy dumbass shorted it, flipped it. Okay, we bounced, did not take out the high, pulled back, made another another lower high. And, eventually it started working its way through. I got my first profit target here, and then second profit target here. Just took it off. Basically, it was at the close, so I had to take it off. But again, love-hate relationship with ENPH. I think I ended up losing a little bit on this first trade because it was a massive trade, and yeah, I probably could have killed it in here, but I gave it a chance. My mindset on this, and the mindset on trading ENPH for the last month, is allowing it the room that I would allow an all-day hold. So I was allowing this trade a little bit more room because we make more profit on this. But it just didn't work out today. This is one of the days it didn't work out. It doesn't do this every day. Okay, it does not do this every day. I want to reiterate that. But the best trade of the day was Tesla. Tesla, we got in. This was an aggressive entry under the pre-market low right here. Got to make the colors right for you. Pre-market low. And everything I do is color coded, so you guys, if you come in late, you could see and you know that this red dashed line is a pre-market low. And then here is the 5-minute opening range low, which is going to be a solid red line. 5-minute opening range low right here. So I got profit, boom, added back once we took out the low. Profit here, boom, then stop out at break even. Pretty much the same thing you saw on the first trade we looked at on what was it? ISRG. Same move. It's not that I'm taking it off because I'm losing. This is break even on the ad, and that's what we do. That's the rule. So later on in the day, we broke out over the 200, over the yesterday's close price, Friday's close price. We went green on the day. Once we confirmed all of this crap here, I bought it and was able to get some profit here. This was the final target because I went to lunch and I put this on autopilot. And this was actually the linear regression channel right here. This was a linear regression channel. So that's where the final target was. If I had stayed here, I probably would have stayed in this trade, but I would have stopped out. And you could see where I would have stopped out right here. Because it would have been break even. So this big pullback would have stopped me out. And there was no other path to really making anything. I wouldn't have got in here until it took out the high here. But there was just no room here. So pretty decent trading, I feel, today. Pretty decent trading, especially on Tesla. The only one that really got me kind of messed up was this ISRG, which all in all, I honestly think I didn't really lose that much on this, to be honest with you. I think I might have lost more on ENPH than I did on ISRG. But whatever the case is, I know I'm green on the day because Tesla was really nice. But again, I did not focus on it. You don't see me bailing out of trades early because they weren't going my direction. I stayed in. I let the trades work. I let it do its job. I focused on how much I would lose. How much it would cost me is a better way to put it. I focused on how much it would cost me if I don't allow this trade to work out. That's what my focus was. And that's what professional traders focus on. How much would it cost me if I don't allow this trade to work? I can't afford to bail out. I've already accepted what I was going to accept to pay for this trade. So, not worried about that. I'm worried about making sure that I don't cost myself too much money by taking the trade off too soon. So, sorry this took a little bit longer to talk about, but I felt this is very important and I wanted to start the week out on the right foot. So, guys, don't forget, if you want to get the Trader Mindset workbook and modules, and you like working alone, you like doing things on your own, hey, this is a great start. And you may decide you need to talk to me a little bit more. But everybody learns differently. Everybody marches to the beat of their own drum, and that's beautiful. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you on the other side.